So I'm Charlie Cleveland, founder of Unknown Worlds, game director, and my role is mostly to take charge of the game design, and I also do a lot of gameplay programming and kind of an administrative type role around the company. The thing that's lacking for me is that essential communication between the commander and the Marines on the ground. So one of the things I added was the ability to see their orders. So right now you can see on the ground these blue circles, and those weren't present in the last build. So depending on what you have selected, you can see the orders for them. So right now I see those Marine orders. And actually Marines on the ground will see those as well. Let's see, I added a select all button up here in the upper left. So if I select that, I get all my Marines down here. Really helpful for commanders to try to get everyone in one place. Oh, here's another thing, is the player names. So until this until this new version we're about to put out, you couldn't actually see any player names. So you could see somebody on the ground, you didn't know. You're trying to tell them an order over voice comm, and you couldn't.
Hey, I'm Corey, and I'm art director here. This past week I've worked on a couple different projects, one of which is top secret, so I can actually show you right now, but the other one that is going to be in the patch is a reworking of the design and the visual look of the Marine Commander UI. I sat with Charlie and we kind of worked out a different layout for how it would be better. You can see, like, eliminating this big main screen here and replacing it with a smaller unit portrait window. The logout button is changed, and that'll have some animations as well. So just in general, trying to give it a more polished look.
My name is Brian Cronin. I'm a programmer. I've been working a lot on UI stuff recently, but one cool thing I added this week are called map annotations. And the way those work is I could basically go somewhere on the map, I could type annotate, and then anybody else, including me, could then type display annotations. And that text I typed will show up in the map. Those are the barrels of doom. Good hiding spot. So there's two uses for this I could think of right now. Is people could give feedback to mappers and tell them that there's a problem with the map, or maybe an area is too dark, etc. But I mean, that was one thing. It was actually surprisingly easy to add. It only took me about a day or so.
Another thing that I worked on this week is the role of the flamethrower in the game. I know a lot of players have been frustrated with kind of the overpowered nature of the flamethrowers. In NS2, every weapon and every unit and structure and ability all have a distinct role. So after thinking about the flamethrower for a few minutes, I realized it shouldn't be this, like, uber powerful weapon. It should be a crippling weapon. So that means if you're a Fade, for instance, and you've been blinking around and harassing Marines, and then you get set on fire, your energy basically stops regenerating. So you're going to be unable to continue your attack until you get put out. And you still have all the other weapons that are still going to be effective. You still need rifles and shotguns. They're the ones that will do the main damage, but they'll allow them to do the damage because those players will be blinking and leaping around and going crazy. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you will.